But I'm also fine with saying what I gotta say. And then if y'all still believe the lie, then that's fine too. But how about this? Let's just stop leaking stuff. Let's just stop leaking stuff, y'all. I'm tired. And I don't want to feel, I'm about to keep talking about this, and I also don't want to feel like I'm walking on eggshells. Like, oh my God, I have a movie coming out. That means a fake rumor's about to come out. Another thing about the divorce is about to come out. Okay, I have this movie coming out. Oh God, and we're just waiting for something to, it's too much. It's too much.
Nobody saw it coming. 1 minute, Teyana Taylor was glowing on a magazine cover, celebrated for her strength as a mother, a performer, and a woman who had seemingly found peace after a rocky split with her husband, Iman Shumpert. The next, the internet was on fire with one of the most devastating betrayals imaginable. A leaked video, shared in whispers, then all-out virality, showed Iman in bed. But it wasn't just any woman. It was Teyana's cousin. The story shattered the timeline like a sledgehammer. And the worst part? It wasn't a rumor. It was caught on video by Teyana herself. It felt like a movie no one wanted to watch, and yet no one could stop watching. People began speculating immediately. How long had this been going on? Was it a one-time thing? Why her cousin? And most importantly, how is Teyana even standing after witnessing something that traumatic? Teyana and Iman had always portrayed a love that felt real. Not filtered, not forced. They had the show, the red carpet moments, the Instagram lives that made fans feel like they were part of their journey. When they separated, it was heartbreaking, but both of them seemed to be handling it with grace and maturity. Until now. Apparently, what Teyana saw when she opened that bedroom door will haunt her for the rest of her life. According to sources close to her, she wasn't even supposed to be home. She was on a shoot that got canceled last minute. No warning, no heads up. She simply came home earlier than expected. That small twist of fate was enough to set off an avalanche. She reportedly noticed something was off the moment she walked in. A purse that wasn't hers on the counter. Iman's favorite hoodie on the floor. She knew something wasn't right. And when she opened the bedroom door with her phone already recording, whether out of instinct or suspicion, she caught them. Her husband, shirtless. Her cousin, barely covered, scrambling. The scream she let out was so primal, so full of betrayal, it shook the house. That video made its way online within hours. No one's sure who leaked it. Some believe it was someone on Teyana's team. Others think a member of her family wanted the world to know. But however it got out, it became a digital explosion. Celebrities unfollowed Iman overnight. Twitter threads broke it down frame by frame. And TikTok was flooded with reactions. Tears, shock, rage. What made this even more painful was the history. Teyana's cousin wasn't a distant relative. She had been in the house, at family gatherings, in photos with Teyana and Iman. This wasn't just betrayal, it was treason. People dug up old clips of Teyana laughing with her cousin on Instagram Live, reminiscing about their childhood. That same cousin had now become the villain in what felt like a betrayal written in fire. Fans were quick to dissect every interaction. Had Iman been eyeing her all along? Were those heart emojis under her pictures signs of something more? Screenshots emerged, likes, comments, even flirty exchanges that no one had paid attention to until now. Hindsight became a microscope, and under it everything looked toxic. Teyana tried to stay quiet at first, but the weight was too much. Days after the video exploded, she went live on Instagram. No glam, no filters, just a raw, heartbroken woman trying to make sense of it all. She didn't say names, but she didn't need to. It's the betrayal for me. The fact that I shared my home, my table, my heart, and it still wasn't enough. Her voice cracked. At one point, she turned away from the camera, unable to hold back sobs. The comments were a flood of support. "We love you. You deserve so much better. This pain won't define you." Some fans said they cried watching her cry. Others posted their own videos, sharing their personal stories of betrayal and heartbreak. It became more than celebrity gossip. It became a mirror for anyone who'd ever been blindsided by someone they loved. Meanwhile, Iman stayed silent. Not a word. No post. No statement. Just silence. And in that silence, the internet filled in the blanks. Rumors started flying. Some said he'd been cheating for months. Others claimed this wasn't even the first time. One supposed friend of Iman's even posted alleged DMs where he downplayed the entire situation, saying it wasn't that deep. Finally, Iman broke his silence with a statement that only made things worse. "We all make mistakes. We're human. I ask for privacy as we work through this." That was it. No name, no apology. Nothing for Teyana. Nothing for the daughter they shared. Fans erupted. The comments were brutal. "This isn't a mistake. This is a betrayal. You're only sorry you got caught." Then, like a bad plot twist, the cousin posted a cryptic caption. "People love to judge when they don't know the full story." It only made things worse. Screenshots leaked of her allegedly bragging to friends. One even showed her smirking with a glass of wine and the caption, "Unbothered." It was the ultimate slap in the face. Teyana's family reportedly cut the cousin off. Unfollowed. Blocked. One relative even posted a cryptic tweet, "Family ain't always blood." It was clear where the lines had been drawn. The cousin, once a part of the circle, was now completely outcast. Then came the legal whispers. Sources close to Teyana claimed she was considering revisiting her custody arrangement with Iman. Not out of revenge, but out of protection. She's not sure she can trust him anymore, not just as a partner, but as a parent, one insider revealed. The thought of co-parenting after something this raw felt like pouring salt on an open wound. Brands that had worked with Iman began distancing themselves. Quietly but noticeably. Campaigns paused. Deals dissolved. His public appearances dried up. Meanwhile, Teyana, though broken, began to rise. Slowly, carefully, but powerfully. She posted the photo days later. No caption. Just her, sitting in a dimly lit studio, headphones on, eyes closed, face calm but unreadable. There was no need for words. The silence spoke volumes. The fans didn't miss a beat. The comments poured in like wildfire. She's turning pain into power. This is how a queen moves after betrayal. Teyana was hurting, everyone knew that, but she wasn't broken. Not even close. She was evolving, healing, creating. But just when the dust began to settle and people started hoping for closure, the internet was hit with a second blow. And this time, it wasn't blurry footage or hearsay. It was cold, hard proof of voicemail. Iman's voice. Soft, intimate, unmistakable. Whispering sweet nothings. But not to Teyana. To someone else. And not just someone. Her cousin. Her blood. The timestamp? Weeks before the leaked video. That voicemail flipped the narrative completely. This wasn't a one-time lapse. This wasn't a mistake. This was an affair, planned, consistent, and cruel. Fans who had tried to rationalize, who clung to even the tiniest hope that maybe, just maybe, things weren't what they seemed, now saw the truth. And it was ugly. He didn't just cheat. He manipulated her. He gaslit her while he was lying straight to her face. To do that with someone from her own family? That's unforgivable. Teyana, though, she didn't post a thing. No tweets. No Insta stories. Not even a cryptic lyric. Her silence became its own kind of power. A scream without sound. A mic drop without words. She let the world talk while she stayed focused. On her daughter. On her art. On herself. Iman, meanwhile, vanished. No more gym selfies. No flashy outfits. No appearances. Just gone. And the cousin? Oh, she tried. She posted a long, tear-soaked note about forgiveness and growth and how no one is perfect. But the internet wasn't buying it. Especially after screenshots emerged, DMs, texts, showing Teyana had confronted her months ago. Had asked her directly about boundaries. About Iman. And she had lied. Straight-faced, shameless, bold. Now she was toxic, radioactive. Brands dropped her. Friends unfollowed. Family blocked her number. The betrayal wasn't just about love. It was about blood. Trust. Loyalty. People weren't just angry for Teyana. They were heartbroken with her. Because everyone knows how deep it cuts when someone you call cousin stabs you in the back and smiles while doing it. But here's the thing. Teyana didn't crumble. She rose. She took all that pain and turned it into art, into soul, into a voice stronger than ever before. You could feel it. Something legendary was brewing in that studio. And Iman and the cousin? They became the cautionary tale. The example people whisper about when warning others. Be careful who you trust, even in your own house. As for Teyana, she's still here. Still unbothered. Still her. Stronger. Smarter. Sharper. Loved like never before. And most importantly, she didn't just survive, she ascended.